Namaskaram to all Atmas. Today we are going to see the God's second commandment to spread the message of peace to mankind from all religious philosophies of the world, to eradicate religious intolerance, and to ensure that all people live as one world family, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, to bring in peace to humanity and world peace. In that respect, today we are going to talk about the Buddhism philosophy. Here, Lord Buddha talks about impermanency and egolessness. Our true body and mind, which make up an individual life, and the external world surrounding it, are far apart from both the conceptions of me and mine. So, ego state says that it belongs to me and it's mine. That is, possessiveness belongs to egoness, egoistic. This arises from the mind and it leads to the attachment to the body. Suppose, for instance, if a child asks for ice cream, the mind gets the desire. The benefit is reaped by the body because body eats and tastes, and so body and mind both are responsible for the ego state. But these two both are impermanent. They are not permanent because a body is a collapsible one. One day it vanishes. It is simply the mind clouded over by impure desires and impervious to wisdom that obstinately persists in thinking of me and mine. So the desire, the five senses of the body, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, pertains the body. Pertains the mind, what is that? Senses. Eyes see, with the eyes it sees, the mind sees. And with the ears the mind hears, and with the nose the mind smells, and with the body the mind feels. So, and with the tongue it speaks and tastes. So both body and mind, that is Stula Sarira and Sukshma Sarira, have got coordinated together. And when when the mind sees with the eyes and it gets attracted by the external maya, a desire is born in the mind. That gives a sense of attraction to mind. It's mine, it belongs to me. I want to achieve it. I. This is ego. Since both the body and its surroundings are originated by cooperative causes and conditions, they are continually changing and never can come to an end. So the surroundings and the body. So the body is a deteriorating mass. From the childhood, it goes to the old age and finally perishes. So it is also changing, and the surroundings also are changing. Both body and surroundings are originated by cooperative causes and conditions. The conditions in the external environment change, and the conditions of mind changes from time to time. And both are changing, and they never come to an end. The human mind in its never-ending changes is like the flowing water of river or the burning flame of a candle. Like an ape, it is forever jumping about, not ceasing for even a moment. So the mind is like a ape, monkey. It jumps from one place to another. So it begins to think to do this one, that one, like this. A wise man seeing and hearing such should break away from any attachment to body or mind if he ever to attain enlightenment. So one who want to attain enlightenment, they should be unattached. They should not get attached to neither what it sees through the eyes and nor it gets attracted by the desires of the mind. Seeing or hearing such break away from the attachment. So when you get attached, detached from the body and mind, both body sees. After seeing it, the mind gets attracted. Body sees and gets attracted. And the mind begins to feel the desire. The desire leads to sufferings. So both one has to, wise man should free from attachment to the body and mind to attain the real enlightenment. Here Buddha says there are five things which no one is able to accomplish in this world. There are five things. What nobody cannot accomplish. And first to cease growing old when he is growing old. So can you stop your growing old? A child born, start growing, and it attains old age. Can anyone stop old age? Nothing. Nobody can stop. The old age is pertain to the body. That cannot be stopped. Body is a deteriorating mass. Second, to cease being sick. So once you attain the old age, some kind of sickness comes. Third, to cease dying. Nobody can remain permanently in this world. One has to die at one stage or other. Fourth, to deny extinction when there is extinction. People think they are going to live forever in this world and they accumulate wealth and they cheat others to accumulate wealth, all these things, thinking that they want to enjoy forever. There is a time when there is an extinction comes. Fifth, to deny exhaustion. But you go on to satisfy ego, to satisfy a desire, to satisfy the, you go on work night and day without any rest. That is deny exhaustion because you want to satisfy your ego. Ordinary people in the world sooner or later run into these facts. So this happens to every ordinary man because he always thinks in the external world and do right night and day, all his duty, all his thinking, all his actions, everything is in the external world. He does not go inside and see that he is Atma. That is not there. So because of it, he is struggling all through his life. He earn money, money, money. So it says, ordinary people in the world sooner or later run into these facts and most people suffer consequently. So when you get attached to the external world totally, you have to suffer continuously. But those who have heard the Buddha's teachings do not suffer because they understand that these are all unavoidable. So old age is not avoidable, old age is unavoidable, death is unavoidable. So everything when you come to know these are all unavoidable things, you will not get attached. There are four truths in this world. First, all living beings rise from ignorance. So the four truths one should all know. What is that? Buddha says, all living beings rise from ignorance. We rise from ignorance. Second, all objects of desire are impermanent. So whatever objects on which you have desire to acquire, they are all impermanent, uncertain and suffering. So whatever things you desire, these are all impermanent, uncertain and suffering only. Third, all existing things are also impermanent. So whatever things you see for which you want to acquire, everything is impermanent, uncertain and suffering. All these things, if you aim for acquiring a land, it's an impermanent, it's uncertain and you only suffer to acquire that land. Fourth, there is nothing that can be called an ego and there is no such thing as mine in all world. So nothing is mine. One day when you die, can you take anything? Nothing. So there is ignorance. The ignorance is called ego, that's all. But there is no such thing as ego. Your ignorance is the ego. That ignorance only leads you to think that it's mine. Everything. This truth that everything is impermanent and passing and egoless have no connection with the fact of Buddhas appearing or not appearing in this world. So, all these truths that everything is impermanent and passing and egoless have no connection with the fact of Buddha appearing. Because whether Buddha appears or not, this truth is truth. What is that? Everything is impermanent. These truths are certain. Buddha knows this and therefore preaches the Dharma to all people. So, Buddha means enlightenment, that's all. There is no specific human form for Buddha. So, this specific form has nothing to do because it is impermanent. So, one should have the truth, should know the truth that we are all impermanent. So, we have to only, in this impermanent world, impermanent life, you have to see how you can able to attain maturity of mind to seek the path of enlightenment. That is what Buddha teaches, the path of Dharma to all people. Thank you.